Hi everyone and welcome to my channel again. This video, we discuss 14 things that forced Meghan Markle must do to change her negative image. Obviously, as we all know, Meghan has received a lot of negatives since everyone knows who she is. And the truth is, we are completely talking about her true nature. However, we have a small hypothesis that, if she wants to receive the positive from the fans, what should she do? And here are some of my little suggestions for her. First, Meghan Markle can learn to keep her big mouth shut for like 2 years or more. No putting anything on IG. Nothing coming from her friends to the media. Not a word, whether it is verbal or written. Nothing, not one word from that woman would help her immensely. Just fall back into the background and fade away for 2 long years, so we don't have to know what you are doing, what you are saying against the royal family, not what your next project will be, nothing. Just pure, plain, serene quiet. Second, learn the art of telling the truth. Not the truth you think we want to hear, but the God's honest truth when it comes to anything surrounding or about you. What your true intentions are for whatever scam is your plan for the day. The truth about when and where Archie was born. The real truth of why you cut your entire family out of your life. Why you hate your father so much. Why you have no real friends except Jessica what's-her-name. Just make it a habit of telling the truth in all matters, and you will learn how freeing it is. To be honest, direct, and truthful. No more making up lies to cover up old lies you have already told. Just the truth from here on out. And maybe, given enough time, people might just begin to trust you a little bit. Third, learn how to be humble. Learn how to let others speak in your presence even when you are dying to get a word in edgewise. Learn to be quiet and let others talk before you start in. Learn how to listen. Really listen to what people are saying to you even if you don't like what they are saying to you. Zip your mouth shut, sit and listen, and not try to interject something until that person has said what he or she has come to say to you. Then sit quietly for a period of time, letting it all sink in. What was just said to you? Then get off your victim mode, listen to what people have said to you with your heart, not your head, and see if maybe something they have said about you could be the truth. Fourth, learn how to take a good hard look inside yourself and see if what some of the naysayers are saying about you could be the truth, and if it is the truth, learn how to own your mistakes, admit your mistakes, and make amends for the wrongs you have done in your life. Learn how to be a good friend to others. A friend that people actually like being around, not because of what you or they can get out of each other, but friends simply because you like the kind of person they are. Simple as that. And if you feel like being friends with someone like that is great, that person can help you become a better person from the inside out. Fifth, learn how to let Harry walk ahead of you. Follow several steps behind him because that is what royal wives do. Learn how to listen and learn from other members of the royal family about royal protocols, ways of dressing, manners, how to carry on nice conversations with people from other nations who come to visit the royal family. Learn how to let someone speak first, and you just listen and speak later when there is a natural break in the conversation, and don't feel like you have to do all the talking or one-up someone with some activity you have done that is similar to what they are explaining to you about themselves. Sixth, learn how to respect the royal family and its role in the traditions of the British people, and learn British culture. Learn what their celebrated days are for, what the meetings are for, the different holidays they adhere to. Learn how to be kind. Learn how to say nice things to people even if they don't say something nice back. Just do it with a smile and let that be enough. Learn how to kindly give compliments to others, not expecting a compliment back, but give a compliment because you really mean it to someone else. How you like their dress, how they did their hair or makeup, how you like anything about another person, but don't expect anything back in return. Say you compliment it from your heart. Seventh, learn how to be appreciative of all things life has given you and be okay with what you do have. Don't keep asking for more and more and more. Take what has been given to you and let that be enough. Appreciate what you already have because you already have much, much more in your life than the average person will ever have in their life. Eighth, learn how to say thank you for the things that are given to you. From big things to little things, always say thank you. Appreciate what has been given to you, whether it is a new 10,000-pound designer dress or a wildflower picked by a little girl on her way to meet you. Always say thank you and say it as you mean it. Thank the Queen and the royal family for all the things they have given you in your life and all the changes you have been blessed with since joining that family. Learn to appreciate what is given to you and never go beyond that one gift. Don't expect more than what you have been given, and realize there will always be thousands of other women who would gladly and willingly take your place, and they would know the importance of saying thank you and appreciating what life has dumped in your lap since you married Harry. Thank him for choosing you above all others. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't have all these things you have now. So thank him every day for what he and his family have given you and shown you since you first met Harry. Ninth, learn how to stop ruining other members of the royal family on their days when what they have accomplished is in the media. Stop trying to outdo another's day. Let them have that day for themselves, no matter why their name or accomplishment is in the news. Just let it be and stop trying to updo another person's enjoyment. Learn that we all have our days in the sun, and allow other members of the royal family or people in general to have their day without trying to take the spotlight off them and putting it on yourself instead. 10th, learn how to respect and honor others. By others, I especially mean people who have less than you do. Respect them as human beings, and acknowledge their accomplishments even if you think their accomplishment is small. Acknowledge it anyway, as if you truly mean it, and do it with a smile on your face. Even better if you're sincere about it. Respect your family and the royal family as well. They have lived many more years than you have and have experienced so many more hardships than you will ever know. Honor them by thanking them for their selfless service to their country and to their people. Honor their legacy and keep their memory and legacy going on for the next generation to follow and remember as well. 11th, make amends with your own family on both sides. Sit down and finally have a good old heart-to-heart talk with your father and explain to him as kindly as you can why you have treated him as you have the past couple of years. And forgive him for any blunders he has made in his life. He tried to give you the world, and at one time, you were so appreciative of those gifts. Bring back that old Meghan and appreciate your father again. He doesn't have that much time left on this earth. 12th, don't let him go to his grave not understanding why you cut him off. Allow him to meet Harry and Archie in particular. He has a right to meet his grandson. And do the same for all your other family members, black and white. Let them all meet Harry and Archie, and let Harry and Archie meet the other side of their family as well. You are all family by marriage and in Archie's case, by birth. Let him meet his cousins in the US and the UK. Give to Archie what you would want to receive if you had your childhood to do over again. Archie deserves to know all his family, the crazy ones and the less crazy ones, but they are still family and he has a right to know them just as you know them. 13th, you should stop hanging all over Harry, especially with that double clutch grip. It is embarrassing for people as old as you two to be hanging on to each other like that. It is not professional when out doing duties to hang on to each other the way you do. It looks like if you don't hang on to him like that, you are afraid he will run off on you. Also, stop the constant back pats. You look like his mother giving him encouragement or telling him he is a good boy. If you have another baby, stop doing the double clutch baby bump too. It looks childish and improper for a woman of your age to constantly cradle your baby like that when it isn't even born yet. If you must do these actions, do them in private, not when out in public. And the last one, when you must give a speech, have someone else write the speech for you. I know for that, you will have a hard time giving up the trust to others and having to thank them in the end. When saying the speech, stick to a topic on hand and don't make it all about you. People come to listen to what the speaker is addressing, not your own endeavors. Stay on topic and make your speeches short, sweet, and on topic, not a long rant or speech about your life and what you have or haven't done in life. People don't want to hear all that. If you must give quotes in your speeches, make sure they are quotes you have made up yourself. Stop plagiarizing other people's work to make it sound as if you wrote it. There are far too many knowledgeable people in the world who will recognize the plagiarized aspects of your speech, and you will be caught plagiarizing every time. I think this is enough for now. If Meghan Markle could follow these guidelines, I think her standing in both the UK and the US would grow by leaps and bounds. The key word here is could. If Meghan Markle could humble herself to actually read what someone has written about her, she might have a change of heart. Then again, maybe not if she is consistent with how she usually behaves. I pray at least the last point sometime in her life, before it is too late, she will embrace her father and her family once again and allow Harry and Archie to meet them. They need to, because through marriage and through birth, her family has become Harry's and Archie's as well. Those family members, along with Harry and Archie, deserve and need to know each other. To fully embrace this new family they have created, they need to know each other. There is nothing like family to love and accept you in good times and bad. They will always have your back, and Harry and Archie need to know that just as much as the royal family does. I pray, Meghan Markle, that you hear this someday and take my words to heart. I don't think you would ever regret it. And you? Do you agree with me? Please let me know in the comment section below if you have other views. Remember to like and share my video for anyone you think might be interested. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get more news from the royal family by our team. Now have a nice day and see you in the next videos.
Meghan is being eroded by dignity over the years. She will remain the same, her personality will accompany her body. How does Harry sleep well thinking about the pressure and Meghan's imposition on him? How did Harry worry that they living together would make him step back?